Ronald Reagan, John Wayne, Neil Armstrong, Abraham Lincoln, Debbie Reynolds, Dick Van Dyke, Fred Rogers. What do all of these people have in common? They identified as Presbyterians. Some of them were influenced by the ideas and beliefs, while others, such as Fred Rogers, an ordained Presbyterian minister, lived their lives by the principles of a faith that they fully embraced. Being Presbyterian involves multiple layers of identity and connection, beginning with the belief that they are Augustinian because of their historic connection to his teachings on grace. Through Martin Luther's Protestant movement, their deep investment in theological teachings of John Calvin, the courage of the Scottish Presbyterians to follow John Knox, and the lasting legacy of the Westminster Confession from the Puritans, all the while embracing the legacy of the 18th century revivals and awakenings that took place in both America and Britain. Presbyterians have left their mark on the world. Presbyterians are a part of the Reformed tradition. Based on the Book of Order, they invoke the legacy of the early church with the statement, quote, "Evangelism is the primary and urgent task of the church," end quote. From the beginning, they have considered themselves to be a part of the larger Christian tradition and claim no exclusive corner on the truth. The Presbyterian Church has a history of cooperating with other Christian bodies whenever possible, especially in common causes of ministry and outreach. What then does it mean to be Presbyterian? Presbyterianism possesses Reformed views on salvation, sacraments, discipline, polity, and the church, while placing emphasis on education, cultural engagement, political involvement, and social service. They have an all-inclusive vision of having every aspect of human life under the lordship of Jesus Christ. Presbyterians believe in a triune God, which is revealed to us as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They believe in the sovereignty of God and that all reconciliation must come through Jesus, the Son. They believe that Christ is a very real part of communion and that the bread and wine are merely symbols. They believe that baptism is a sign of entry into a covenant relationship. Therefore, they practice infant baptism as a way of parents showing their intent of raising the child within the guidelines of the church. However, they also allow for adult baptism if a true conversion occurs and one needs to enter into the covenantal relationship. Presbyterians believe that the Bible is inspired by God and is the written authority given for us for instruction. The breaking of these instructions brings us to our next belief. Presbyterians are a confessional church. The first part of their constitution is the Book of Confessions. In it, it contains 12 confessions upon which their beliefs are based. There are 4 unique features that set them apart. First, the election of the people of God for service as well as for salvation. Secondly, covenant life marked by a disciplined concern for order in the church according to the Word of God. Third, a faithful stewardship that shuns ostentation and seeks proper use of the gifts of God's creation. Lastly, the recognition of the human tendency to idolatry and tyranny, which calls for the people of God to work for the transformation of society by seeking justice and living in obedience to the Word of God. Their beliefs, however, have not always been 100% accepted by all members of the church, especially when it comes to social issues. The Presbyterian Church has seen several splits over the centuries, but it has also seen resolution and reconciliation when they come back together. Most recently, those disputes have been over issues such as gay marriage, roles of homosexuals in the church, abortion, capital punishment, social justice, gender roles, and ecology. Only time will tell how this last role of social issues will affect the Presbyterian Church in the long run. But prayerfully, they will take a look at their own history and come to a similar consensus as the church did in 1758, at which time they released a reunion joint statement that said, "We unanimously declare our serious and fixed resolution by divine aid to take heed to ourselves, that our hearts be upright, our discourse edifying, and our lives exemplary for purity and godliness, to take heed of our doctrine, that it be not only orthodox, but evangelical and spiritual, tending to awaken the secure to suitable concern for their salvation, and to instruct and encourage sincere Christians. So where does this leave the Presbyterian Church? In a report dated May 28, 2020, the Presbyterian Church of the United States reported that in 2019, there were 9,041 churches with a total membership of 1,302,043. Their total professions of faith for the year came out at 21,408, with 9,023 of those coming from youth. 176 new worshiping communities came into being that year. According to the stated clerk of the General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of the United States, Dr. J. Herbert Nelson II, it is the first time in 30 years that the Presbyterian Church has not reported membership losses. According to Hart and Muelther in their book, Seeking a Better Country, the real rewards of Presbyterian faith and practices are not to be found in a golden age of American Presbyterianism, but in an expansion of Reformed Christianity that sustains pilgrims longing for a better country and a heavenly city.